Hello everyone, I want to give you a refresher on how to use eBackPack. The first thing that you need to do is go to mpslakers.ebackpack.com. Once you're there, you'll be prompted for a username. Your username is your full email address. Okay? And then you'll be asked for a password. That password is how you log on to the computers here at school. Okay, once you log in, the first thing that you're going to see is the dashboard. Okay, the dashboard over here, I have some recent activity that I've been tinkering with while I was putting this particular assignment together. Okay, here we see the classes, my files. We'll come back to that and talk about that in a minute. The calendar, any assignments that you would have created, an e-portfolio, anything that students have turned in that is awaiting review, and then any questions that would have come up from your students in this section called Class and Group Requests. Okay, that's your dashboard. On the left-hand side, you see many of the same icons to start, assignments, calendar, etc. The first thing different over here in the left-hand column is something called eBox. Now, what eBox is it's a way for you to send information to individual students. Okay, and this way you are able to send a specific student a missed assignment that they may have been absent for. It doesn't go to the whole class, but it allows it to go to that specific student. Okay, my files we mentioned, we're going to come back to that in a minute. And again, here are your green folders that represent each of the classes that you teach or a group that you moderate. And finally, down here at the bottom is something called ePortfolio. An ePortfolio allows you to store teacher certifications, awards, Act 48 credit. If you store that there, it's for your own personal use. It's never made public to anyone. Okay. Now let's come back up here to My Files. Okay. You can store anything in this area. It's very similar to the My Documents that you would have on your hard drive or on your computer. It's where you would store things on the network server. My Files is a way for you to put items in there that would allow you to have access anywhere there is an internet. Okay? You wouldn't need to be in school for you to have access to those documents that you saved in My Files. So for instance, if I click on My Files, it's going to take me here. It's going to show me what I've uploaded. If I want to create a new file within my files, I'm going to simply select the file. Now, it can come from anywhere. It can come from your computer, Dropbox, Google Drive, OneDrive. In my particular instance, what I'm going to choose is my computer. I'll select the file, and I will choose my haiku deck presentation that I started. So I'll choose that, add the file, it'll be uploaded to My Files. I can have lots and lots of files within this particular folder in eBackPack. Okay? So again, the recommendation there is once it's there, you can open it to view it. So if we click on View, we will see my haiku deck thoughts. Okay, and as it's downloading, it's always being scanned for viruses. Okay, so again, here I can see it. If I wanted to, I could click download. If I wanted to download, I could also have an opportunity to modify that document. Okay. So that can be done anywhere. And I could, like I said, add as many files here as I wanted to. Okay. If I continue on, let me get out of this. I'll go back to home. I'll go back to my initial dashboard. And I'll see here on the left-hand side these green folders. These green folders, again, represent my classes. So if I go to MS Office, I am going to see all of my MS Office assignments that I have given to my students. Okay, you can see the class roster within this particular tab. You can also see the class settings. So if we minimize that so we're back to a normal looking site there. These were all the assignments that I had created for my students that were taking MS Office. If I wanted to create a new assignment, how do I do that? That's very simple. Over here I have actions. If I want to add an assignment, I simply click on that action that says Add Assignment. I create a name, maybe PowerPoint. And within PowerPoint, I might have an additional tell the story of your in words and images. Please have a 5-slide minimum. Okay, real simple. That's the description. Within this particular Add Assignment tab, I can say when it's due. I'll say maybe it's due Friday the 20th at, I don't know, we'll say 3. Okay, we'll make sure it's 3 p.m. So before they leave on Friday, that's due. Do I want them to turn it in? Yes. In this particular case, I want them to turn it in. I'll say I do not want to allow late turn-in, and then I add that to the assignments. Once I've added that, all right, to my MS Office class, it immediately shows up in the student app where they are able to see that assignment. If I ever wanted to see what the students see, I can go up here to the right-hand column where my name is, click Act As, and I can choose a student that I've had that I want to see that assignment. Okay, so we might just simply go to Jacob Barilla, Act As User, and we would see his dashboard. We would see all the assignments that I created within MS Office, and that's the assignment right there, that PowerPoint assignment. I open it up. I see it says, tell the story of your summer in words and images. Please have a 5-slide minimum. And at that point, you know, here he can ask questions that may be relevant to the assignment that may have been confusing in the instructions. Okay, I want to stop acting as Jacob Barilla, go back to me, and again, I am back where I am at on my dashboard. Okay, if I've collected something, now, I didn't have my students turn in anything in MS Office. I had them save it to their server. But here, what I will do is I'm going to borrow Lauren's Sports and Society class. Lauren, on November 25th, had her groups create a checklist for a definition of sport. So if we go here and we look at Sports Notes PDF, okay, I see the assignment, okay, I can mark it, and I can make it a part of the grade. I can fill out, I can amend the instructions, etc. So it's real simple on how to look at any handed in assignments as well. Okay. As far as using eBackPack for online, again, you don't have all of the same functionality as you do on a laptop. You're able to create new folders and add assignments on the iPad within the eBackPack app on the iPad. But to do some of the more complex things within eBackPack, you're going to want to use your laptop or a desktop computer and go to that mpslakers.ebackpack.com site. I hope this was a good refresher. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me, and we can get into more specifics that eBackPack can do. Thank you.